Hello everybody, my name's Mark Wing, and since 2010 I've been campaigning for a bridge to come across from Ham Lands over there to here where I'm standing in Radnor Gardens, giving immediate access for everyone in Ham to Twickenham and people in Strawberry Hill and obviously the Twickenham and surrounding areas, access to the lovely lands over in Ham. I've been campaigning on this with my friend Richard Wolfe.
Thanks Mark. We're going to take you on a journey over the proposed Radnor Bridge, showing you how it will link communities, deliver sustainable transport and enable active travel. Let us show you a journey that could become a reality.
As it gets close to here, it'll arc and follow the pathway. It'll be above my head. It'll come out of the gate up here and suddenly you're on Cross Deep. Cross Deep is the main road that runs alongside Radnor Gardens, and the intention is to put a mini roundabout in here. And from there, you'll then be able to go left to go towards Strawberry Hill, go and see Strawberry Hill House. You could go right to go and see Twickenham, and I'm going to take you on a route shortly that takes us around through Twickenham. So you'll have noticed when the tide is in, as it is today, you have to take a slightly different route. We've got the embankment here that takes us up through the church. So you can see how fast it comes in. Anyway, we're back on track now. One of my favourite spots in Twickenham, the White Swan pub. You'll notice the high spring tide today. Here's Orleans House Gallery, absolutely worth a visit. The Octagon Room, really, really special. They've done a lot of work in here, well recommended. I love this view. Up there on the hill you can see the Star and Garter, which has now recently been turned into private residences. Across the river there you can see Ham House, where Richard will take us in a few moments. I'm just going to head off this way now and find the ferry. So we've arrived at Hamerton Ferry. Brilliant way to get back across the river and start our journey on the other side in Ham. But before I hand you over to Richard on the other side of the river, I want to show you Marble Hill House, which is actually just 150 yards further up the path. Everything is within such incredibly close proximity to each other. All of it made accessible by Radnor Bridge and of course getting back across the river by the ferry boat. And then if I carry on this way, I head up towards London via Richmond.
Join me while I take an elliptical route from Bury to Radnor Bridge. Just passing one of the finest 17th century houses in Europe. Historic Ham House with its magnificent formal gardens. I'm heading west now from Ham House and onto the playing fields of Ham Lands on the Great River Avenue. Ham Lands, 200 acres of local nature reserve created following landfill of previous industrial gravel pits. Any new paths to the bridge must be sensitively considered. So I'm currently standing here on Ham Lands, one of the largest open spaces in West London, and to my west is Twickenham and Teddington, with one of the highest density populations in Greater London, with little access to open amenity space. To my east is Ham and Petersham, with probably the worst connection to public transport and resources, again in West London. Our proposal for the Radnor Bridge is to connect these two separated communities in the only transpontine borough in Greater London, the London Borough of Richmond-Upon-Thames. For 10 years we've been working on an initiative that will show people how connectivity works for both communities. Two spaces divided by 80 metres of water, one lacking open space and amenity, the other lacking connectivity. So I'll push off now and make my way to Twickenham. At the moment, that final connection to Twickenham is an impossibility, but in the future, with the Radnor Bridge, pedestrian and cycle travel across the Thames would become a reality. And it's here at the end of the Great River Avenue that the Radnor Bridge will finally connect Twickenham and Ham, and who knows, maybe two old friends. Thank you for joining us on our tour. If you feel greater connection and sustainable travel is a vision you support, please join us in making the Radnor Bridge part of the next generation's future.